Anthers of Malvaceae are reniform, dorsifixed and monothecous. They are not bifixed, they are not linear, they are not reniform versatile, they are reniform, dorsifixed, monothecous. Reniform means they appear kidney shaped. Dorsifixed means filament is present almost on the mid dorsal side of the anther, and monothecous. It has only one anther lobe. So, monothecous, reniform, dorsifixed is the condition of stamens in Malvaceae. Next. It is a matching one or assertion reasoning. Malvaceae members do not show adnation with androecium. Malvaceae members do not show adnation with androecium. Monodelphous is a common feature among the cotton family members. Cotton family is Malvaceae. Malvaceae members do not show adnation is wrong. Malvaceae members show adnation with the androecium. Why? Because the basal portion of the filament of the anther is attached to the petals. So, it shows adnation. Monodelphy is a common feature of cotton family is correct. So, here answer is A is false, R is true. One of the following for the first time considered floral characters for classification of plants. For the first time, floral characters androecium and gynoecium, stamens and carpels, number, position and other things were taken into consideration by Linnaeus. One of the following scientists for the first time considered floral characters for classification of plants was Linnaeus, not de Jussieu, de Candolle, Hooker. Read the following statement about abutilon and identify the correct combination. Read the following statements about abutilon and identify the correct combination. It is a medicinal plant is correct. 3 to 10 epicalyx present is wrong because in abutilon epicalyx is absent. Loculicidal capsule is wrong because in abutilon the fruit is schizocarp. Schizocarp is a fruit which comes from multicarpellary, syncarpous, multilocular, superior ovary. The fruit at maturity breaks up into many bits called mericarps, whose number is equal to the number of carpels. Star-like trichomes and resin ducts are present. Resin ducts are completely absent. Mucilaginous cavities are present. Star-like trichomes is okay, but not resin ducts. Mucilaginous cavities are present. So, 2, 3, 4 are totally wrong. Only one is correct. It is basically a medicinal plant. Gamma petalae is classified into 3 series based on which of the following characters? Nature of ovary and merosity of the flower. Next, first option. Fiber yielding and leafy vegetable of Malvaceae. Fiber yielding and leafy vegetable of Malvaceae is Hibiscus cannabinus. Althea rosea, Abutilon indicum, Sida cordifolia are different types of plants which are not giving fiber and leafy vegetables. Among the following, identify the main characters of the family Malvaceae. Main character of the family Malvaceae, we have given 3 characters: spinous pollen grains, epicalyx, schizocarp. Spinous pollen grains are found only in Malvaceae. Epicalyx is found in Malvaceae, but there are some exceptions like Sida and Abutilon. Schizocarp is found only in Sida and Abutilon, but not in all the plants of Malvaceae, but epicalyx is found in majority of the plants of Malvaceae. So, answer for this will be 1 and 2, spinous pollen grains and epicalyx. So, these are some of the important bits . These are some of the important bits regarding classification of plant kingdom up to Bentham and Hooker system of classification and the position of family and Bentham and Hooker system, and finally about Malvaceae. Now, we discuss the bits from Malvaceae, now bits from Fabaceae, Solanaceae, Liliaceae. Taxonomy is an important part in any MSET exam. Coming to the bits from Fabaceae, Solanaceae and Liliaceae. First bit, in Crotalaria the flowers are epigynous. Crotalaria zensea belongs to the family Fabaceae, which is a fiber yielding plant which is popularly called sun hemp fiber. The flowers of Crotalaria is inferior. The speciality of Crotalaria is epigynous, correct. Sorry, perigynous is correct. Thalamus is cup shaped and other thing. But in Crotalaria, below the ovary there is a stalk is present and makes the ovary superior. So because of the presence of stalk at the base, it makes the ovary superior. So in this assertion, first is correct. That is, in Crotalaria, flowers are perigynous. Thalamus is cup shaped, ovary is present at the center, attached only at the base, remaining floral parts at the rim of the thalamus. Position of ovary is half superior or half inferior. But flowers of Crotalaria, ovary is inferior is wrong. Ovary is always superior. This is the only plant in Fabaceae with superior ovaries. So answer is 3. A is true or is false. Now, there are two plants of Liliaceae, A and B. In A, leaf apex is modified for mechanical function. In B, leaf apex is modified for vegetative reproduction. Identify A and B. So in A, leaf is modified into mechanical function means tendril. In B, leaf apex is modified for vegetative propagation means epiphyllous bud. You have to identify like this. In A, the leaf apex is modified for mechanical function means it helps in climbing the support, something like that. In B, the leaf apex is helping for vegetative propagation means it is epiphyllous bud. Leaf apex is modified into tendril in gloriosa. Epiphyllous buds are found in Scilla. Scilla is a plant, squill it is common name. It is a plant with tunicated bulb and epiphyllous buds. So tunicated bulbs and epiphyllous buds are found in Scilla. So here the question is, there are two plants of Liliaceae, A and B. In A, leaf apex is modified for mechanical function means tendril. In B, the leaf apex is modified for vegetative reproduction is epiphyllous buds. Identify A and B means it is gloriosa and Scilla. Gloriosa and Scilla is the answer for this question. Here Yucca and Resina are fiber yielding plants of Liliaceae with anomalous secondary growth. Lathyrus and Pisum absolutely not belongs to Liliaceae, they belongs to Fabaceae. Pisum and Scilla, Pisum belongs to Fabaceae, Scilla belongs to Liliaceae. So answer is fourth one, gloriosa and Scilla. Assertion and reasoning question. The mechanism of pollination in Fabaceae is very popularly called piston mechanism. Papilionaceous corolla is present in Fabaceae. What is piston mechanism means? Calyx will be like this, corolla will be like this. This is a standard petal or vexillum. Standard petal or vexillum. It is papilionaceous corolla. There are two wing petals or alae. There are two keel petals called carinae. These keel petals are slightly attached and enclose the essential organs andrecium and gynoecium. When an insect comes and alights on standard petal, it sits on wing petals. Once it sits on wing petals, it creates a pressure and pulls or pushes the wing petals downwards. When they pull the pushes or wing petals downwards, they also create a pressure on carinae or keel petals. They also push the keel petals downwards. When keel petals are pushed downwards, the andrecium and gynoecium come out, and the andrecium touches the body of the insects and liberates the pollen grains which get deposited on the body of the insects. The stigma collects the pollen grains present on the body of the insects. Insect try to go deep into the flower because in Fabaceae special character is nectary glands are present at the base of the ovary. After taking the nectar, insect goes off. Everything comes to normal position. So movement of essential organs upward and downward direction. Andrecium and gynoecium upward and downward direction is called as piston mechanism. So the mechanism of pollination in Fabaceae is piston mechanism is correct. Papilionaceous corolla is present in Fabaceae. Because of papilionaceous corolla only piston mechanism occurs. So both are related to each other. So both A and R are correct. or is the correct explanation of A? Answer is 1. Next, select the correct ascending order sequence in the following. Number of stamens in a whorl of datura 5. Number of floral hordes in a flower of hibiscus, floral hordes, calyx and corolla 10. Number of stamens in a flower of allium 6. Allium always 6. Number of genera in Liliaceae. Number of genera in Liliaceae are 254. Number of species in Solanaceae. Number of species in Solanaceae is 2200. Answer is B, A, C, D, E. Ascending order means very less to large. B, number of floral hordes in the flower of hibiscus is 5. So, B. Number of stamens in whorl is, then B, A, C, D, E will be the answer for this question. Andrechemin crotalaria. Andrechemin crotalaria is decandrous. Decandrous means 10 stamens are present. Decade means 10. Decandrous 10 stamens, and speciality is in the total plants of Fabaceae, the stamens are diadelphous. But there are 2 plants in Fabaceae with monodelphous stamens. One is crotalaria, the other is arachis. So, crotalaria, the answer is decandrous 10 stamens and monoadelphous. They are arranged in one bundle. Polyandrous is wrong, monodelphous is correct. Decandrous is correct, diadelphous is wrong. Polyandrous and diadelphous is wrong. Correct is decandrous and monodelphous. Decandrous means 10 stamens, monodelphous means all unite to form a bundle. Now only I am telling, in the total plants of Fabaceae, 2 plants show monodelphous condition. All plants show diadelphous condition. Those 2 plants which show monodelphous condition are crotalaria and arachis. So, answer is decandrous and monodelphous. Position of solitary flower and type of fruit in a Liliaceae member showing hercogamy. In a Liliaceae member showing hercogamy. A Liliaceae member showing hercogamy. Hercogamy means arrangement of essential organs in different directions, which is found in hibiscus, which is of Malvaceae. Arrangement of essential organs in different directions is found in Gloriosa. So, self-pollination is prevented, cross-pollination occurs due to the arrangement of essential organs, andrecium and gynoecium in different directions is Gloriosa. So, in Gloriosa, hercogamy is found. Here, the position of solitary flower is axillary. Suppose, because Gloriosa shows axillary solitary flowers. Gloriosa shows axillary solitary flowers, and the fruit in Gloriosa is septicidal capsule. So, Gloriosa is the answer for a plant in Liliaceae for hercogamy. Hercogamy means either arrangement of essential organs in different heights like in hibiscus, or essential organs in different directions like in Gloriosa. So, a Liliaceae plant with hercogamy means Gloriosa. In Gloriosa, the inflorescence or flower, single solitary flower is axillary, and the fruit is a septicidal capsule. Fruit is a septicidal capsule. Liliaceae is a family which shows so many aspects regarding root, so many aspects regarding stem, so many aspects regarding leaf, and many important characters starting from inflorescence to fruit. So, for this the answer is axillary solitary cyme and septicidal capsule. Plants of Fabaceae with monoadelphous stamens. Just now I explained. Plants of Fabaceae with monoadelphous condition is seen in arachis and crotalaria. Crotalaria and arachis shows monoadelphous stamens. Crotalaria gives a fiber. Crotalaria shows, it gives a fiber. Here it shows simple leaves. It is a plant with simple leaves. Here the inflorescence is terminal simple raceme. Terminal simple raceme. So, this is the only plant with simple leaves. Only plant of Fabaceae with simple leaves showing pulvinate leaf base. Then coming to arachis. Arachis means groundnut. Groundnut. The speciality of groundnut is groundnut shows geocarpic fruits. That means fruits are formed under the soil. Actual fertilization, pollination occurs above the soil. After the completion of pollination, the plants contain special gynophores. Gynophore means a small stalk. These gynophores take the flowers into the soil, and once the fertilizer flower grows into the soil, at the tip of these gynophores, inside the soil, you will find the fruits, that is zoocarpic. So, plants of Fabaceae with monodal first condition of stamens is Arachis and Crotalaria. Answer is 3. Now, Arachis shows geocarpy condition. Arachis show geocarpy condition means in groundnut the fruits are formed under the soil. It is correct. The fruits of Arachis are developed inside the soil. It is also correct. So, here the answer is both A and R are true. R is not correct explanation. In flowers of Arachis, the pollination takes place above the soil level. Once the pollination is over, pollen grains go and deposit at the stigma. Immediately fertilization starts. For fertilization, the flower which is present aerially now pushed into the soil with the help of special stalk-like structures called gynophores. Gynophores is a stalk between androecium and gynoecium. So, gynophore takes the fertilized or pollinated flowers into the soil. Within the soil, flowers converts into fruits and they formed inside the soil. So, assertion Arachis show geocarpy condition is correct. Geocarpy, why? Because the fruits of Arachis are developed inside the soil is correct. So, A and R are correct. R is the correct explanation of A. Answer is 1. The ovary in Solanaceae members is oblique in position due to the tilting of. Posterior carpel in clockwise and anterior carpel is anti-clockwise is wrong. Posterior carpel is anti-clockwise and anterior carpel is clockwise direction is wrong. Both the carpels in clockwise direction at an angle of 90 degrees is wrong. Both the carpels in clockwise direction at an angle of 45 degrees is wrong. In Solanaceae, the special feature is actual ovary is actinomorphic, but because of this, it will become partially zygomorphic. Why partially zygomorphic? Because carpels tilt like this. Carpels tilt like this. They tilted at an angle of 45 degrees. Posterior portion of carpel is tilted to right side. Anterior portion of carpel towards the bract it is anterior. Anterior portion of carpel is tilted to left side. So, posterior portion of carpel is tilted to right side. Anterior portion of carpel is tilted to left side. That means total in clockwise direction at an angle of 45 degrees. So, the ovary in Solanaceae members is oblique in position due to the tilting of carpels. Both the carpels in clockwise direction at an angle of 45 degrees is the answer. So, answer for this is 4. Now, coming to a matching. List 1 is bulb of Allium cepa, cloves of Allium sativum, aloe and corms of Colchicum autumnale. The other side, the economic importance of those important aspects. Treating the piles, chemical mutagen colchicine, gastric and heart problems, useful fiber, bactericidal property. Answer is 1. A is 5. Bulb of Allium cepa is bactericidal properties. Bulb of Allium cepa is bactericidal properties. B is 3. Cloves of Allium sativum, nothing but garlic, is useful to control gastric and heart problems. It is widely used to control gastric and heart problems. Aloe is 1. It is widely used to treat piles. Then Colchicum autumnale corm. The speciality of Colchicum autumnale corm is the corm and seeds of Colchicum autumnale. The corm and seeds of Colchicum autumnale gives a special mutagen called colchicine. Whenever the colchicine is added to any tissue, its chromosomal number get doubles. That means if zygote 2n is added with colchicine, it will become 4n. To any tissue, if colchicine is added, it prevents the formation of spindle fibers during metaphase which is called endomitosis, and ultimately results in the doubling of chromosomes. So, colchicine is widely used in producing polyploids, usually used in producing polyploids. So, bulb of Allium cepa, bactericidal property, cloves of Allium sativum, gastric and heart problems, aloe treating piles, comb of Colchicum autumnale, chemical mutagen called colchicine. So, answer is 1. Datura shows all the 3 kinds of phyllotaxy: alternate phyllotaxy, opposite phyllotaxy, hold phyllotaxy. In all members of Solanaceae, peduncle shows adnation with the stem. A is correct, R is false. In all the members of Solanaceae, peduncle does not show adnation with the stem. In all the members of Solanaceae, petiole shows adnation with the stem but not peduncle. Peduncle shows adnation with the stem mostly in Solanum nigrum, Solanum melongena, Solanum tuberosa. So, Datura shows all the type. Vegetative parts show alternate phyllotaxy. Because of adnation of petiole with the stem, it shows opposite and hold phyllotaxy. So, answer is 4 for this. Similarity between the flowers of Solanaceae and Liliaceae is that both are. Similarity between the flowers of Solanaceae and Liliaceae is that both are. Pentamerous is wrong. Solanaceae is pentamerous, Liliaceae is trimerous. Homochlamydious is wrong. Liliaceae is homochlamydious, Solanaceae is heteroclamydious. Have oblique ovary. Oblique ovary is present only in Solanaceae but not in Liliaceae. The only common character shared by the ovary of Solanaceae and Liliaceae is hypogynous condition. That means thalamus is slightly bulged, ovary is present at the tip, remaining floral parts from the base, which is called as superior ovary or hypogynous flowers. So, answer is 2. Coming to an assertion. Liliaceae belongs to the class Monocotyledonnae. Liliaceae belongs to the class Monocotyledonnae is correct. The flowers of Liliaceae exhibit axial placentation, correct. But because the flowers of Liliaceae show axial placentation, it is not belonging to Monocotyledonnae. Monocotyledonnae, because of some other characters, as fibrous root system, parallel venation in the leaves, trimerous flower, something like that. So, here both are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. So, A and R are correct, R is not the correct explanation of A. Again a matching. Medicinal oils, persistent calyx, straight embryo, loculicidal capsule. For this the answer is 3. A5. Medicinal oils are obtained from Pongamia pinnata, Deris indica of Fabaceae. Persistent calyx is found in Physalis. It is marcescent calyx, acrescent calyx in Physalis. So, 1. Straight embryo Nicotiana. In almost all plants of Solanaceae, embryo is curved. Very important concept. In almost all plants of Solanaceae, embryo is curved, but in Nicotiana it is straight. So, Nicotiana is a plant with septifragal capsules. It is a plant with panicle inflorescence, and it is a plant with where embryo is straight. And loculicidal capsules are found in Lilium bulbiferum. Lilium is a plant of Liliaceae with Lilium loculicidal capsule. So, medicinal oils Pongamia, persistent calyx Physalis, straight embryo Nicotiana, and loculicidal capsule Lilium. A medicinal plant of Solanaceae in which the fruit is a berry. So, a plant of Solanaceae which is used in making medicines, the fruit is a berry is, it is not Lycopersicon esculentum, because in Lycopersicon esculentum fruit is a loculicidal capsule and absolutely it is not a medicinal plant. Capsicum frutescens, the fruit is a berry, but it is not used as a medicinal plant, it is used as a condiment. Nicotiana tabacum, fruit is not a berry, it is a septifragal, or Nicotiana tabacum is a septifragal capsule. Then Solanum nigrum, it is called Comanche, and here the fruit is a berry, and this plant is widely used as a medicinal plant. So, answer is 4. Liliaceae differs from Solanaceae in having. Liliaceae differs from Solanaceae in having. In Liliaceae, epipetalous condition is seen in some, that is called epiphyllous stamens. In Liliaceae, you do not find pentamerous flowers. In Liliaceae, stipulate leaves you don't find, but Liliaceae and Solanaceae difference is trimerous flowers. Here Liliaceae differs is asked. So Liliaceae differs from Solanaceae in having trimerous flowers. Trimerous means 3 petals, 3 sepals, or perianth lobes 6 arranged in 2 groups of 3 each. Answer is 4. Again assertion. Solanaceae plant shows alternate phyllotaxy in the vegetative regions, but appears to be opposite or hold in the flowering regions. This is correct. Why? Because some plants of Solanaceae show adnation of peduncle with the internode of the stem, adnation of petiole with the internode of the stem. So for this the answer is not 1, it is 2. Both A and R are correct, or does not explains the A. Next. Wrong combination of the following. Wrong combination of the following is solanum porous dehiscence of anther is correct. Anther produces minute pores through which pollen grains are liberated. Physalis acrescent calyx, where the sepals are persistent even after the fruit formation they remain and they cover the fruit like an inflated sheath. Nicotiana straight embryo, just now I told, in all plants it is curved embryo, in Nicotiana it is straight embryo. Datura is not bilocular ovary at maturity. Datura's speciality is because of the formation of a false septum it becomes tetralocular ovary. So Datura becoming bilocular ovary is wrong. Datura is tetralocular ovary at maturity is correct. So answer is 2. Cladodes bearing unisexual flowers are found in. Cladodes bearing unisexual flowers. In a plant like Ruscus, scale leaves are present. From these scale leaves, a leaf like cladophyll or cladode develops. A leaf like cladophyll or cladode develops. On these cladodes, another scale leaf will come. And from the axils of this scale leaf, you will get unisexual flower. So Ruscus is a plant of Liliaceae with unisexual flowers. There are 2 plants of Liliaceae with unisexual flowers. One is Smilax, the other is Ruscus. In Ruscus, the cladodes are present. So cladode bearing unisexual flowers are found in Ruscus. Aloe barbadensis, it is not. Lilium, bisexual flowers. Smilax, unisexual flowers, but it does not show cladodes. And Ruscus is the plant with cladophylls or cladodes showing unisexual flowers in the axils of the scale leaves which are formed on the cladodes. So answer is 4. Next. Assertion. Solanaceae members show obliquely placed carpels on the thalamus. It is correct. Solanaceae members show obliquely placed carpels on the thalamus is correct. In Solanaceae members, the anterior carpel is tilted towards the right side and posterior carpel tilted towards the left side, rotated at 45 degrees. In Solanaceae members, anterior position is this position. It is tilted to left side. Posterior position is tilted to right side. 45 degrees is correct. But the assertion is wrong. Here it is given as anterior is towards the left side and posterior is towards the right side. It is wrong. Anterior is tilted towards the left side. Posterior is tilted toward the right side. But here it is given as anterior is tilted towards the right side and posterior is tilted towards the left side. It is wrong. So Solanaceae members showing obliquely placed carpels on the thalamus is correct. But in Solanaceae members, the anterior carpel towards the right side and posterior carpel towards the left side rotated at 45 degrees is wrong. So answer for this is A is correct, R is false. Though the thalamus is cup shaped, the ovary is superior in one of the following members of Fabaceae. Though the thalamus is cup shaped thalamus calyciflorae is found in Fabaceae. Or Fabaceae belongs to the series Calyciflorae. But ovary becomes superior due to the formation of a special stalk at the base. In which plant of Fabaceae? Means not Dalbergia latifolia. Dalbergia latifolia is Indian rosewood. Pterocarpus santalinus is red sanders. Pongamia pinnata is Kanuga. And Crotalaria gentiana is Genumu. So here the answer is Crotalaria gentiana. In Crotalaria gentiana, because of the formation of a small stalk at the base of the ovary, the half inferior, half superior ovary becomes superior. So, the thalamus is cup shaped. The ovary is superior in one of the following members of Fabaceae is Crotalaria gentiana. Answer is 4. Now, in the family of Solanaceae, posterior and anterior carpels are tilted towards the right side. Posterior and anterior is wrong. Posterior carpel is tilted towards the right side and anterior carpel tilted towards the left side is correct. So, answer is 2. Posterior carpel to left side is wrong. Both anterior and posterior tilted to left is wrong. So, here answer is not 1, it is 2. Posterior carpel is tilted towards the right side and anterior carpel is tilted towards the left side. Wood of Pterocarpus. Wood of Pterocarpus santalinus is used in making. There are 2 wood yielding plants of Fabaceae. The other is Pterocarpus santalinus. Other is Pterocarpus santalinus. This is called red sanders. Dalbergia, these are the only wood yielding plants of Fabaceae. Dalbergia latifolia, Indian rosewood, is used in making furniture, whereas red sanders is used in making musical instruments. Very popular plant, very valuable, economically valuable plant. Pterocarpus santalinus, red sanders, is widely used in making musical instruments. So, Pterocarpus is a plant of Fabaceae where the wood is widely used in making musical instruments. So, answer is 1. Now, this is a 3-column tabular form. Allobarbadensis, panicle, medicinal against piles is correct. In Allobarbadensis, the inflorescence is panicle is correct and medicines given against the piles is correct. Solanum nigrum, solitary cyme, medicinal plant is wrong. Solanum nigrum is not solitary cyme. It is another inflorescence, simple raceme. It is not, but it is a medicinal plant. Crotalaria gentiana, compound raceme, fiber yielding plant. Fiber yielding plant. Crotalaria gentiana is not compound raceme. It is simple raceme. Crotalaria gentiana is not compound raceme. It is simple raceme. Tephrosia purpurea, simple raceme, green manure. It is correct. Tephrosia purpurea, the inflorescence is simple raceme and the plant is used as a green manure. What is green manure? The plants are spread on the soil. The plants are grown on the soil because they contain bacterial root nodules. Bacterial root nodules contain rhizobium bacteria leading a symbiotic life in the roots. They help in fixing the molecular nitrogen as nitrates and enrich the soil fertility. That is called green manure. So, answer here is 1 and 4. Allobarbadensis, panicle, medicinal plant is correct. Solanum nigrum is a medicinal plant, but the inflorescence is not solitary cyme. Crotalaria is not compound raceme, it is simple raceme. Fiber yielding plant is correct, but compound raceme is wrong. Tephrosia purpurea, simple raceme, green manure is correct. So, which 2 of the above items show correct combination means 1 and 4. Allobarbadensis, panicle, medicinal plant. Tephrosia purpurea, simple raceme, green manure. Now, flowers of Solanaceae are. Flowers of Solanaceae are bisexual. They contain androecium and gynoecium. They are actinomorphic. They give 2 equal halves in any plane passing through the center, that is actinomorphic. Hypogynous. Flowers show a thalamus which is slightly bulged. Ovary is present at the tip of the thalamus. The remaining floral parts are formed below the ovary. The position of ovary is superior. So, bisexual, actinomorphic, hypogynous is correct. First one is correct. Bisexual, zygomorphic is wrong. It is not zygomorphic. It is partially zygomorphic. Bisexual, actinomorphic, perigynous is wrong. Bisexual, zygomorphic, epigynous is wrong. So, answer is bisexual, actinomorphic, hypogynous. First option. Straight embryo is seen in the seed of one of the members of Solanaceae, Nicotiana tabacum. Just now I told about this Nicotiana. Nicotiana is a plant of Solanaceae which is nothing but tobacco. It has panicle inflorescence. 3 basic characters it has. 2. It shows septifragal capsule. Panicle inflorescence, septifragal capsule. Third is seed showing straight embryos. In almost all other plants, embryo is curved, but in Solanaceae, a plant with straight embryos is tobacco, Nicotiana tabacum. So, Nicotiana tabacum is identified by three basic characters. Inflorescence is compound rhizome or panicle. The fruit is septifragal capsule, where the capsule breaks in between the septa of carpels or behind the locules almost at the center. The fruit wall fall off like bits. Seeds are attached to central swollen axis. So, straight embryos are seen in the seed of one of the following members of Solanaceae means Nicotiana tabacum. In Datura stramonium, in Atropa belladonna, in Physalis minima, they are curved embryos. Leaves of the following plant yields fiber. Leaves of the following plants of Liliaceae. Exact question is leaves of the following plant of Liliaceae gives fibers. Smilax and Scilla does not give fibers. Aloe and Yucca does not give fibers. Dracena and Aloe does not give fibers. Fibers are given by Yucca and Dracena. Dracena and Yucca are two plants of Liliaceae with anomalous secondary growth. This is another bit regarding Dracena and Yucca. And another important bit regarding Dracena and Yucca is they are fiber yielding plants of Liliaceae. Dracena and Yucca important bit is anomalous secondary growth, and Dracena Yucca are the important plants which gives fibers. Next, so answer is 2. Now, this is again a 3-column matching. Liliaceae coronariae estrum. Liliaceae coronariae estrum is wrong because estrum belongs to Solanaceae. Liliaceae coronariae correct. Liliaceae belongs to the series Coronariae, but Cestrum does not comes under Liliaceae because Cestrum nocturnum is night queen, which belongs to Solanaceae. Fabaceae calyciflorae indigofera is correct. Fabaceae belongs to calyciflorae indigofera, blue dye plant. This is called blue dye plant, which is found in Fabaceae. Fabaceae thalamiflorae helianthus is wrong. Solanaceae bicarpellate Physalis is correct. Solanaceae belongs to bicarpellate and Physalis is correct. So, definitely answer is 2 and 4. Next. In Solanaceae, petiole is adnated to the stem, pedicel is adnated to the peduncle, stipules are adnated to the petiole, bracts are adnated to the peduncle. The answer is petiole is adnated to the stem. That is why the alternate phyllotaxy on the vegetative parts appears like opposite or hold phyllotaxy. So, first option. Inflorescence in Lilium. Lilium is a plant of Liliaceae. Lilium bulbiferum. Lilium bulbiferum. This plant is known for imbricate bulb. That means bulb is not surrounded by any tunics. This plant is known for solitary terminal cyme. This plant is known for imbricated bulb. This plant is known for terminal solitary cyme. That means the plant shows a single flower at the tip. So, answer is terminal solitary cyme. Terminal simple rhizome is found in asparagus. So, I am telling the other options also. Terminal simple rhizome is found in asparagus. Axillary panicles are not present. Axillary solitary cyme is found in gloriosa. So, the answer for this is terminal solitary cyme. In Fabaceae, nectaries are present in Fabaceae, nectaries are present at the base of the ovary. Because they are present at the base of the ovary, insect goes deep into the flower and disturbs the wing petals and keel petals. Andrecium and gynoecium comes out, piston mechanism takes place and pollination occurs. So, they are present at the base of the ovary. Answer is second. Now, leaves of the following plant of Solanaceae are widely used to cure asthma. There are two plants of Solanaceae by name Solanum suractines and Datura stramonium. These are the two plants of Solanaceae where the leaves are widely used to cure asthma. These are the two plants of Solanaceae where the leaves are widely used to cure asthma. What are those two plants? Solanum surotines and Datura stramoni. Solanum surotines is also called Solanum xanthocarpum. Solanum xanthocarpum speciality is leaf margins are modified into spines. Leaf margins are modified into spines and the leaves are widely used to cure asthma. Cestrum nocturnum, Datura stramonium is the answer. Cestrum nocturnum is night queen. Capsicum frutescens is chilies. Physalis minima shows acrescent sepals. So, leaves of following plant of Solanaceae widely used to cure asthma is Datura stramonium. There is another plant also, Solanum surotines or Solanum xanthocarpum. So, one is the answer. Protogyny is seen in. These are the four plants of Liliaceae: Gloriosa superba, Smilax janenicum, Colchicum autumnale, Aloe barbadense. Previously, we explained that Gloriosa superba shows hercogamy where essential organs are arranged in different directions. Smilax janenicum shows unisexual flowers, so no question of contrivances of protogyny, something like that. Aloe barbadensis show panicle inflorescence, self-pollination is possible. So, protogyny, maturation of gynoecium much before androecium is seen in which plant of Liliaceae means Colchicum autumnale. Colchicum autumnale, the self-pollination is prevented and only cross-pollination occurs due to protogyny, maturation of gynoecium much before androecium. Answer is 3. Spiny leaflets, allay, protogyny, cohesion of perianth. Answer is 4. Spiny leaflets is Ulex. Ulex is a plant in Fabaceae with spiny leaflets. Aloe is 2. So, aloe is the aloe plant. Protogyny is seen in Solanum and cohesion of perianth is seen in Helianthus. So, this is answer. Next. This is a 3-column tabular form. Vacudu, Solanum nigrum, xerophyte. Wrong. Garlic, Allium cepa is wrong. Allium setium is correct. Soybean, Glycine max, mesophyte is correct. And butcher's broom, Ruscus aculeata, xerophyte is correct. So, answer is 3 and 4. Again 3-column tabular form. Number of locules in the ovary, fruit type and plant. In this correct combination. 3 carpels, 3 locules, berry, asparagus correct. 5 carpels, loculicidal capsule, hibiscus is wrong. 5 locules. 1 berry, solanum. So, second the answer is 1 and 2. 3 carpels, berry, asparagus is correct. 5 carpels, loculicidal, hibiscus is correct. One locule in solanum cannot be seen. It is 2 locules. And 2 cannot be seen in nicotiana. Nicotiana is multicarpellary. So, 3 and 4 are wrong. 1 and 2 are correct. Answer is 3, 1 and 2. Economically useful part of Withania from which rejuvenating tonic is obtained. There is a plant in Solanaceae called Withania somnifera. This Withania somnifera is commonly called as ashwagandha. The speciality is the root extract of these plants. The root extract of these plants is widely used as a rejuvenating tonic. Root extract of this plant is widely used as a rejuvenating tonic and a energy providing tonic. So, ashwagandha Withania somnifera belongs to Solanaceae, and in this plant of Solanaceae, root gives a special tonic extract that is used as a rejuvenating tonic. So, economically useful part of Withania from which a rejuvenating tonic is obtained is root. Second option. Again a matching tabular form. Match the following: parallel venation, piston mechanism, monodelphous stamens, obliquely placed ovary, dolichos, petunia, yucca, parthenium, thespecia. Answer is 4. Parallel venation is found in Yucca. 3. Piston mechanism is found in either Dolichos or Parthenium. Dolichos. Then monodelphous stamens are found in Thespecia. Obliquely placed ovary is found in Petunia. Next. Presence of staminal tube is a special feature wherever filaments of stamens are united, anthers are free. So answer is Malvaceae and Fabaceae. Here the staminal tube is clearly found. Inflorescence in Asparagus racemosus. Asparagus racemosus is a plant of Liliaceae. Asparagus racemosus is a plant of Liliaceae. Inflorescence here is a simple raceme. Another important feature regarding Asparagus racemosus is it is a xerophytic plant of Liliaceae. Xerophytic plant of Liliaceae with root, stem and leaf modifications. Root becomes fasciculated tuberous roots. Stem becomes a cladophil. Leaves becomes either scales or spines because it is a xerophytic plant. So Asparagus racemosus is commonly called Shatamuli. This Shatamuli plant, which is belonging to Liliaceae, is known for simple raceme inflorescence. Simple raceme inflorescence, and another feature is xerophytic plant with root, stem, leaf modif. Root becomes fasciculated roots, stem becomes cladophils or cladodes, and leaf becomes scales and spines. So these are some of the important bits regarding taxonomy which are asked in the previous exams, and very important bits regarding taxonomy, some direct questions, some matching questions, some assertion reasoning, some 3-column tabular forms, some ascending descending order questions, and many other important aspects. So taxonomy is over. Next we start cell biology.